Hello YouTube, Pyromedic here, and may the 4th be with you. In honor of today being Star Wars Day, I wanted to unveil two new creations that I've made in my PVC lightsaber lineup, and that is the Direwolf and the Carolina Reaper, two Iron Man themed lightsabers that I've made as a graduation gift for my friend. Now, the basic setup is the same as my previous build. For those of you who haven't seen my first video, I had previously made a lightsaber completely out of PVC pipe, and I called it the Sentinel. It had inch diameter PVC as the base, 1.25" diameter PVC as the shroud / grip, threaded male and female pieces, and an end cap for the pommel. And I used electronics, basic electronics like an LED, a switch, resistors, and I had a clear PVC blade with some cellophane wrapped in it to enhance the color. Well, now I've switched things up a bit and I've completely done some new things with these sabers. The same structural principle holds true. As you guys can see, have inch diameter PVC is the base, 1.25" for the shroud, and threaded male and female pieces with an end cap for the pommel. So that hasn't changed. However, all of the internal components are completely different. So before, I had used an LED from the custom saber shop, which after looking through the forums and just doing some research, I found that they ran well on 4 AAA batteries with a certain resistance. So I had to go to Radio Shack, get some resistors, do all the calculations necessary, and plug that in. Well, now I don't have to do that anymore because I have switched to Saberforge, and I've now been using their LEDs. So both of these lightsabers have 12-watt Saberforge LEDs. The Direwolf has the Arctic Blue, and the Carolina Reaper has the Amber. We'll talk about the colors and the names later. And what's really nice about these LEDs is that they don't require resistance. They come pre-resisted for a specific battery set, and that specific battery is one single NCR 18650. I believe that's the correct full name of it, rechargeable lithium battery. And they actually now have them on their website. I didn't know this at the time, so I bought mine off Amazon. But they're decently priced. You buy one for $10 to $15, and then you can get a charger for $20. So it's a little bit expensive at first, but when you think about it, it's pretty cheap in the long run, because instead of having to buy batteries constantly, you just charge up this battery and it's good. So in each saber is the LED, the battery, a little bit of wiring, extra wiring to connect the two, and a switch right here, see, to ignite it. Another thing that is different, that I guess for me is the biggest difference, because I was really unsure of how to do this, is now my lightsabers have removable blades. Now, this isn't anything groundbreaking. If you go on the custom saber shop or Saberforge or Ultra Sabers or any custom saber shop, they have theirs removable. Their blades can be taken out. But when I was first making the sabers, I was kind of a little bit hesitant about that, and I wasn't really sure, is that really going to hold? Because I want to use these for, light choreographed combat, or, just for messing around. I don't want these blades to be flying out and hurt anybody. So for my first saber build, I used PVC cement to hold the blade into the lightsaber. And while there's no way in heck that thing is going out, I also can't remove it. And the thing is a really long lightsaber. If you didn't see the first video, the hilt is like 13 inches and the blade is 36 inches. It's a big saber. So I want it to be, more compact. I want my hilt I can carry around in my pocket if I want to. And I said, you know what? Heck, let's do this. So what I've done now, and I'm very happy with it, is on the back of the sabers you see these two threaded inserts. And in each insert is a set screw. So the bottom one is for the LED and the top one is for the blade. So what you do is you just take the blade, insert it into the lightsaber, use an Allen wrench, like this one right here, to tighten the screw, and the blade's held in. And as you can see, I'm pulling it, smacking it, you know, twisting it. There's pretty much very little to no give. I say very little because I'll be honest, but I think it's a very negligible give. Wow. And I have no qualms about giving this to my friend to do it with. I feel that you can have full combat, you know, shake it around, do whatever the heck you want with it, and this thing isn't flying. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to get damaged, neither is the hilt. So now, with that being said, let's also go into just a little bit of the aesthetics that I've done for these. So like I said, these are Iron Man themed lightsabers, and if you can see for both of them, I have the arc reactor symbol carved in here in the emitter, and when the LED lights up, this will glow, just like in the suit, and we'll get to that in a little bit. I also did the colors based off of different suits. So the Carolina Reaper is based off of Iron Man's first suit. When he first makes it, it's all the silver parts. And the Direwolf is based off of the suitcase suit from the Iron Man 2, the red and silver. I really liked it. I thought it was a super cool suit. I know his stereotypical suit is the red and gold, but I figured we'll switch it up a bit. And also I have right here an etching of just kind of plates, looking like overlapping plates, rectangles if you will. And while this is also aesthetics, it does give a really good grip. And while I'm on the subject of grip, I would like to say that the inch grip, just inch PVC, is very ergonomic. I like it a lot. It fits my hands really, really well, and it allows for really comfortable single hand shenanigans. But if you want to do double hand, you can grab this, and it suits the purpose. Yeah, I mean, it feels nice to me. It feels nice to everyone who's held these and just, you know, kind of swung them around a little bit. And yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to keep saying this over and over again, so I'm just going to give you a disclaimer now. I'm really happy with how these came out. My first saber, I was proud of it when I made it, and I still am proud of it. You know, it was my first step, but I do think that these are a lot better. Just learning more, doing more research, looking on the forums, definitely picked up a couple with new techniques that have really made these, I feel, a lot better. But enough about me ranting. Let's throw these suckers on. So here is the Carolina Reaper, and here is the Direwolf. So as you can see, they are super bright, especially if you've seen my video of the Sentinel, way brighter in comparison. I am super, super happy with Saberforge's LEDs. Again, these are both 12-watt LEDs, and even in moderate indoor lighting, they shine like nobody's business. Like, you could walk, I feel like you could walk into a lit room and these would still shine very decently. And in, you know, darker settings or at night, forget it. These things are like beacons. They light up an area around you. It's ridiculous. So, yep, this is the Direwolf with the Arctic Blue LED from Saberforge. Really nice, goes all the way to the tip. And this is the Carolina Reaper with the Amber LED from Saberforge. It goes all the way up to the tip. And these, I believe, are the shortest blades that Saberforge has. They're 22 inches, I believe. And yeah, I just so excited about them. I feel like they came out a lot nicer compared to my first build. And then just a little story about the names. So my friend is a big Iron Man fan. He's a big Star Wars fan. He's also a big Game of Thrones fan. So I was like, okay, you know, let me culminate all my nerdy knowledge and see if I can come up with some cool names. So the Carolina Reaper is the name of the hottest pepper in the world, in our world, as of now. Now, the name of Tony Stark's assistant is Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts, Carolina Reaper, hottest pepper, hot, you know, sort of was associated with flame, orange color. That works well going with the all silver, because back when he had his first suit, he really only had the fire base, like the flamethrower and the rockets and just general orange and flame color, so just all culminated together here for the Carolina Reaper. Now for the Direwolf, going with the color of the suit, now that Tony's got the more advanced suits, he uses those propulsor beams, he's got the blue color, the blue arc reactor. And the name of the Direwolf, well, okay, Arctic blue, ice cold, the Direwolf, found in the cold. And the Direwolf, according to Game of Thrones, is the animal of the Stark family. Stark family, Tony Stark. Yeah! So, it's just, bunch of nerdy super references, but I don't know, it just kind of came to me. I'm like, alright, cool. So, we got the Direwolf and the Carolina Reaper. Alright guys, well I think that's pretty much everything that I want to tell you guys about the Sabers. If you have any comments, any suggestions, anything that you think I can improve on, or want to give me an idea or an inspiration, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And thank you very much for watching, and may the 4th be with you, always.